Thank you very much. I really appreciate this honor, and I was told many times when I was making a speech that you should start with a funny story. And so I heard one today. I thought I'd pass it along. First of all your other inductees, you're fabulous. I love it. Bobby Bowden, here's to you, man. Well, it's just great to be in the same room. A blonde walks into... I'm not pointing to anybody. A library, walks up to the counter and says, "I'd like a hamburger, please." And the lady behind the counter said, "Miss, don't you know this is a library?" And he said, "I'd like a hamburger, please." Thought I'd pass along. It has nothing to do with anything. But I thought it was a good story. I wrote this, and I'm going to try to read some of it. I'm terrible to cry, also, so it's if I start crying, just throw something at me. I'll stop. First of all, again, thank you very much. It's a super honor to be here. To play for Samford University in tennis in 1971 and 72 under Coach Max Gartman was a real honor. Max brought me here. I had been at a couple of different colleges, working my way through and trying to meet as many teachers as I could in all the different classes that I took at other colleges. And I got here, and I really did sort of semi-stabilize, if you can call that, at 20 or 21, 22 years old. You're not really that stable. But I got here, and with the guidance of Coach Gartman, President Leslie Wright, Dr. Wright was a fabulous leader and mentor, and Max Gartman was just a man among men in the tennis world, because he got a group of guys, several of them are here tonight, Joel Bailey, Jim Hand, and Bob Green. Would you guys wave a little bit? My teammates. We were a mess. I mean, I'm telling you, we were a mess and just hard to handle. But Max somehow roped us together and made us a good solid team. And I think we were runners up in the national championship as a team in 1972 also. So had great teamwork, had some great camaraderie amongst the team. Joel was my roommate and doubles partner, and we just really hit it off. The first day I came into the school and sat down on the bed right across from where his bed was, and he had been there for a year or two already, and we hit it off like we were brothers, and we still remain in touch. And I love you, Joel. I love you, really. And a lot of people helped me get here. My coaches growing up. I had a wonderful coach that started me in tennis, Jason Morton, who in Tuscaloosa Racket Club. Jack Evans, who was the most fanatical tennis person I've ever met. He built a grass court club in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Had 9 grass courts. Had Rod Laver, Pancho Gonzalez, Bobby Riggs, Don Budge, the greatest players of their time came to Tuscaloosa, and that's how I got started, watching those great players play on the grass courts. So thanks to those guys. And Earl Baumgartner was also a coach when I was 14 to 16 years old. But Max, I can tell you, did a great job. He was one of the first coaches to tell tennis players to lift weights. We go, what? Like really scrawny little skinny things. And Max says, you guys got to lift some weights. And so we went in there, and we were sore for a couple of days, and we finally talked him out of it. But we would play badminton, and we would cross-train with other sports, basketball, intramural sports. I think I played every intramural sport there was to play, from ping pong to flag football, and for fraternity Pi Kappa Alpha, which I know some of these other inductees are Pikes as well. So Phi Phi. But to be honored and to be associated in name with Samford University and these other great individuals, I can't tell you how happy I am to be here. I've got to recognize my tables over here, the people that I invited to come down, and I'll do that. My friends, Lee Hodges. Lee, would you wave, remember? Lee Hodges. We played intramural sports against each other. The first time we played intramural sports, I was playing basketball. I had the ball out of bounds, and Lee was just like waving in my face. I slammed him right in the mouth with the ball. He backed off. We backed off, and we've been friends ever since. Look, actually has a bandage on his nose tonight. Dr. J.D. Askew and his wife Pam, right, we're sitting over there. J.D.'s been one of my closest friends. He's been our like a family doctor whenever we had a problem. He's not really a doctor. No, he's just a great, super guy, great heart. He was the Alabama, one of the doctors for the University of Alabama football team for 13 years, and got me into a lot of football games. I really do appreciate that, J.D. Thank you so much. And I've also got here some family. My, let's see, my niece, Ginger Miller, right there, one of my favorite niece. I've got one niece, but she's wonderful. She's wonderful, and let's see, her husband couldn't make it here. My nephew, Chris Owens over there, and his wife Shannon, and their son Ryan. Thank you so much. I wish I could spend more time with you, Ryan, because I haven't been a great uncle, but I'm going to try to be a better uncle for you. Shouting out to you, baby. Let's see. It wouldn't be. Oh yeah. And my big brother's here, Jim Owens. Kind of looks like me, but less hair. But he is the guy that when our family started playing tennis together, we all started playing, and he was 17 and I was 9. I think I was 9, and we started playing tennis together. And he helped me more than anybody growing up, learning not to get mad when you get beat, because he beat me every single time we played, and to play hard at everything you do. And we played all the different sports together. And Jim, great shout out to you, buddy. And my lovely wife Valerie over there, who puts up with me on a day-to-day basis. And we've been married for we've just got a 17th anniversary, and working on 18, day by day. She's great, has a great sense of humor, and love you, honey. Thank you so much. But bottom line, and down to it, thank you, Dr. Westmoreland. Hal Langston, man, I love talking to you on the phone. We had a lot of conversations, and you did a wonderful job helping coordinate, and get me to send pictures down and everything. So just the organization here, the first class atmosphere that Samford exudes should go on forever. And with a class like this, you can't miss. Thank you very much.